Welcome everyone to Pathfinder kingmaker. My name is Max, and today we are gonna journey our way into the Stolen Lands. Now, I've played this game before, years ago, played it a lot, so yeah, I can say I enjoyed this game. So, new game, main story, and we're gonna do it on normal difficulty. Alright, and I'm gonna be making my character, and while I make my character, I wanna basically explain a little bit about why this episode most likely ended up being uploaded on Friday. So, basically, my idea for this series is to play until, I don't know, chapter 1 is done, because this game is a very long game. And I want to take my first few steps into basically uploading 2 episodes a week, or at least 2 videos a week. Which is why, yeah, this is out on a Friday. Anything else there's really to say? Not really. So what do I want? You need to be lawful good for this. Oh. Don't you love restrictions to your alignment? Divine Guardians. Hospitalier. Hospitaler. Or. Well. They're just. Hospital. They're just healers. And Divine Hunters are the. A ranged option. A ranged paladin. I love that. Rogues. Slayers, which I guess are kind of like rogues. Sneak attack, yeah, they're kind of like roguish. Sorcerer, wizard, a couple of classes that are, well, multi-class only. As you can see, Arcane Trickster, you need arcane spells, Knowledge of Arcana, sneak attack, mobility, trickery, so you need to put a couple of levels into wizard and rogue. Grenadier, Vivisection, and Surgeons. Ooh. So you get sneak attack on your alchemist. Not sure which class to really play right now still. It would help if you could actually look into your proficiencies. Ooh. Flame Dancer. Oh, there we go. As for level 5, there's prevent flames from away from others. Give fire resist. Okay, pretty good. But not really that interesting. Duelist. I don't know. I'm tempted to just play a regular bard. Where's the proficiencies? Light armor and shields. Hmm. This is just gonna be an entire episode where I decide what I want to play now. uh, ooh, Crusader. Domain selection, proficiencies. So you get nothing past first level as a cleric? Okay. Oh, but even wizards don't get that much. Nah, that can't be right, right? Clerics get nothing past first level. Okay. Could it be because it's your domain and deity then? Hmm. Fighters, slayer, wizard, sorcerer. Hmm. Duelist, oh there is swordman. Okay, although the short lord is all about having a dueling sword. Mystic Purge, which I believe is a arcane and religious caster, which does sound interesting to play. Eldritch Knight. You know what? Yes, I want to play an Eldritch Knight. I'm gonna start with Fighter and go for the two-handed one. Although I'm not really sure if that would be a good idea. Arcane spells, but which things have arcane magic in them? Okay, sorcerers are arcane casters. What are magus then? Also arcane cast. Right, magus are basically. Wait, could I not just make an Eldritch Knight by just having. Yeah, you could basically just make a magus Eldritch Knight. Hmm. Arcane spellcasting. And also at this level to any of the an Eldritch Knight adds his level to any levels of fighter he might have for the purpose of meeting the person. Eh? But as a magus, you literally get um as a magus you don't get higher level spells then. I said I played this a lot, but yeah, no, as a magus you don't get higher level spells. Okay, now I understand. Well, it allows me to add it to fighter, so I guess I'm gonna start as a fighter. However, what do I then play second? Ethereal, which would kind of work with. Okay, I love that it just jumps to level 3 then. Pretty cool. Oh, it's only at certain levels, so could it be that I just skipped over the Magus class then? Yeah. So, again, I could just make a Magus Eldritch Knight. I don't know, because Magus does seem to be focused on melee, on single weapon. Hmm. I'm dead set on making an Eldritch Knight. That's still the same, but I do also want to know if hmm. Whenever an Eldritch Knight successfully causes a critical hit, the next spell it casts within 2 rounds will cast a swift action, as if quickened. Oh, I love that. Hmm. Will saves, and this is strong grip. I'm gonna go for the two-handed fighter as a start, and then from there on, we'll see what kind of class I add to it. Choose heritage. Angelkin, strength, charisma, intelligence, charisma. Wisdom, charisma, strength and charisma, which very good. Emberkin, petty blood. Lawbringers, which is constitution and wisdom. Muse touch. Plumkiff. Charisma on dexterity. I'm thinking Emberkin, simply because it gives me the plus to. Well, it gives me the intelligence and charisma. So either it's going to be strength or charisma, or it's going to be intelligence cruiser. Hmm. Next. Pep that strength. I think that's too much. Constitution definitely up there. Also intelligence. Want that wisdom. So want the dexterity up. Hmm. Uh, sure. Athletics sounds like a good thing to have. Arcana, because I do want to go into the whole thing there. Persuasion. If I get more intelligence, hmm. No, I'm happy with these stats as they are. Nature. How much I want to. There we go. A focus. Now, what do I pick for a weapon to focus on? Bite. Okay. You know what would be great? If in any point you get a filter, so you can actually just filter out all of the stuff you don't use. Hmm. Puncturing dagger, scimitars, sickles, star knives, tridents. What are they called again? Because currently I have greatsword. I kind of want to go. I actually need to check if a glaive would be two-handed. And it doesn't show you like the weapon itself, which is a huge shame because well, now I don't know whether or not the glaive is two-handed or not. Let's see, shall we? Well, you know what? If I'll just cut out looking through it. Okay, so we pick glaive for now. And I'll look up later if it's a glaive, and if a glaive is not two-handed, then I'll change the fifth score here. Power attack. You take a -1 on all melee attacks. Interested to melee damage rolls. Pretty good. Armor focus. Increase AC bonus while wearing heavy armor. Ooh. Blind fighting. Hmm. Teamer skills. Non-companions have this feat. Whenever you are adjacent to any ally who has the feat, gain a +2 competence bonus to melee maneuver defense. Ooh. Coordinated maneuvers. Uh, hmm. +4 to initiative. Intimidating prowess. Add your strength modifier to persuasion skills when used to intimidate checks. In addition to charisma modifiers. Ooh. Reduce the arcane's. Again, right now it's not useful, but later on that's gonna be real useful. Reducing the chance to fail. I don't know what I want to pick yet. This is just character creation, the episode. When you attack monster, the penalty increases by -1 and the bonus damage increases by +2. I mean, sure.
All I see is blackness. Their life ends here.
Strike as one.
You're done for.
A solid plan.
None shall escape!
Everyone counts on me.
I'll go ahead.
Spell's not working like that. I will guide. March, march. All I do is combat it.
Someone else would make
I am super.
Let us bide our time.
forwards.
I have no need.
Adventures await.
Let's go for Brave. And the 7th of Erastus. Sure. Neutral. I'm not alignment locked. Right. I want to go for chaotic good or neutral good. I think neutral good for now. There.
Let us be off.
And let's go.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! They didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
Oh.
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
Artuccio.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Ooh.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Well, I mean...
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
That was great when they start off with politics in a game.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Nope, it's pretty clear. Go to the Stone Lands, deal with the Stag Lord, become a baron.
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet, go, and return in triumph.
Alright,
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard.
Forgot about that.
This is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson? Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something.
Oh, and what is that?
How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is barons wear. Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
Well, let's be honest here. I'm no hero. I'm just a mercenary.
And what are you a mercenary for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory, too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
Not a bad plan. Let's settle then. I'll accomplish the feats. You'll write them down.
Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
So, we have conscripted a bard to our party. People. Okay, you can't really talk with anyone here.
It is done.
Rim. Let's go. Oh. Casey.
Help! Help!
What's going on?
The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
I don't think she's lying. You're not going anywhere. Oh boy.
Charge! We can do it!
Let's go.
I can't cast it like that. Strike with all your might!
Riveting. And we're in the corner of a map, so we can't really look better. Dagger, change shirt. What do I currently have? I have skill mail, which is better than what I have. Got a giant hammer. Earthbreaker. Not really what I want. Glaive. Yes, there we go. We have our glaive already. Which should be... Go to character, power to experiment. Weapon focus glaives, yes. So this should help. Oh. Don't look at me. We need the money to start a kingdom.
No stopping now.
They really made sure it works with everyone.
Onwards. We cannot be defeated.
Start to show.
We won't falter.
That does look to be a two-handed weapon. That's good. Well, we don't hit much, but when we hit hard.
A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Let's see, just daggers. What did he give us? Sure. We need the protection.
March on.
Well, actually, I say we need the protection. He is a sorcerer. He needs it more.
I can't use this.
What?
You'll have to show me how to use it first.
Alright, so I'm the only one who can actually use the ring.
We will be
Leave this one
victorious.
to me.
Go. We've taken a little bit of damage. But we also have healing potions, so it's fine.
No stopping now.
Light armor.
I'll make my own legend.
Hmm. Oh no, I can't believe it. Everyone is dead.
Done.
It's almost like we got ambushed by bandits. Hmm. Oh, hey, Amari.
It's the end for you rats!
Shame that this is closed. Well, that was quick.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorum!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
Follow me.
Oh boy. There they are, assassins. They have giants. Alright. More healing potions, and we can loot them as well, luckily. Oh, that's not good. Now we have to make it to the rest of the thing.
Applause, please.
We cannot be defeated.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
You deserved it.
No stopping now.
Anything else?
Ooh.
Onwards.
Our shield, we don't
March
really
on.
need that. Let's see, what do we have? Armored penalty check. You know, if you could have our overstuff would be nice. But at least we now have more AC. And a arcane spell failure chance of 35. Ah, we need to go this way.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As
Not
I
now.
said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it.
I see something.
Have fun, Lindsay.
I failed. I'm sorry. Applause, please.
Check that out.
Applause, please.
I'm so glad we have a bard with us.
Anything else?
There we go.
You cannot stand against me.
Time to kill.
I tire of waiting.
Hmm. Okay. No clue how we did that. Was it really it? Ooh. Citrine, carved beads. Okay, good.
This is where I step in.
Me?
Oh, enemies on the floor. Oh,
Just die already!
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
you sound like a Kalashite, am I right?
Of course. I'm from Kadira. But tales of hot deserts and shady oases can wait until the fighting's finished. But if you'd like to share a dinner and pleasant conversation, just say the word. I like making new friends.
Dara says on the pro, we have to go.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall.
Go.
It is done.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Quit the act.
How rude, speaking to a dying man that way. Look, I can't even move. What? It can't be. but I'm gravely wounded. I can't even stand on my own 2 feet. Watch. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Cool.
No stopping now.
Let's have a cross-shaped party. There we go.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. No, we'll manage. I've got my best people here. Those who still live. Your place is by Lady Aldori's side.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded? We need to help.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead.
May Abadar keep you.
Let's go. And here we have it, the illustrated book episode. Which is just basically read and make decisions. And so, our adventure started. Earlier and much more tragic than we had expected, the whole team, who had gathered in the hall yesterday, had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by Bernard Eppenblade. And not at all by that scoundrel Tertusio. No matter what he might have imagined of himself, Yamandi Aldori was waiting for us, but to get her we had to march to the fire, literally. As we approached the burning building, we drench yourself in buckets of water. The hot air burned our lungs and our eyes watered from the smoke, but Bernard and Blade led us stubbornly through the flames. We made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall. Then we heard somebody calling for us. It was Valerie, one of the guards. I chatted with a bit at the banquet hall. Even then, in the calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flames, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held the burning, barely a living guard in her arms. There are 2 more, she shouted. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you, that was truly noble of you. And now let's rush to Lady Aldori's side. Cool. Can our wizard take this ring yet? Nope.
No, thank you.
Side drop. Surely nothing bad will happen if I drop it. Let's save. There we go. Inconceivable. I didn't loot all of the... I didn't loot all of the healing potions. Can't believe it. He's gonna die in one swing, isn't he? Nope. Let's start killing.
They dare to attack me?
You never had a chance.
Whoa, leave this one to me.
Everything is going a little bit slow. Hey, Amari. And Casey. Rift challengers.
Repent.
There. Jumanji Aldori.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Let's do the world one.
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
Just us two?
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
Casey, what the fuck?
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand... He's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
And the name of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
Hey, we did it.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
Shut up, Harry.
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here? He knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
I mean, people were dying. How could I possibly just walk by?
Really, Tartuccio? You're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight. not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
I'm not surprised that the undead is evil.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join his team. He seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Woo!
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
Thank you, Lindsay.
As for me, I know neither of these 2. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the stolen lands, but not yet.
Alright, we'll see you later.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this man. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
Thank you, Maddie. That sentiment really is nice.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies.
Cool.
I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
And so we are setting off to the stolen lands. Whew.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, stolen lands. Heroes are on the way.
Cool. And I think this would... Yeah. All these quests popping on. Alright, so I think this is gonna be a good place to... Holy shit, I'm only at 1 HP. Whew. But as I was saying, this is gonna be a good place to cut off the first episode. I hope you'll enjoy it, and if you like this, press the like, subscribe, and maybe post a comment in the chat down below. Anyway, I hope to see you all the next time.